Hello everyone, welcome. So today I will look at some of the differences between Samsung's new S90C against Sony's last year A95K QD-OLED TVs. Now I know I'm comparing these two to give you guys an idea of what you have to know before you get one. And that is the fact that the A95K is a very good TV. And if you can find a deal for that TV, it is still wise you go for that TV. Maybe over the newer models that are coming out right now from even other brands like Samsung. You know, there is this thing about the S90C being pushed by a lot of people, even media, saying that it's using the same panel as the old S95B, that Samsung is trying to find a way to rebrand that S95B and sell more of it because they couldn't sell. No, they really sold a lot, but they wanted to sell more of that S95B TV, but they can't just come and tell you, oh, buy out S95B. So what they did was to rebrand it to a newer version, add a little bit of features that was coming in the new S95C, and then they released it again as the S90C. So there has been a lot of debate between those two models. Now I'm going to look at the S90C now against the A95K from last year, since people are saying that okay, the panel is the same as the S95B. Now, in terms of sizes, the S90C is going to come in three sizes. You have 55, 65, and 77 inches. Now, the same is not going to be there for the Sony A95K, as you're only going to get two sizes, 55 and 65 inches. You know, when you now look at what you start getting in terms of the design, I personally prefer the A95K because it has this incredible long base, a base stand that it comes with. It is very cool. What it does for you now is that if you are someone that does not have anything to wall mount that TV, you can just place it on your table. It is going to fit any type of table. You don't even need to make a long table. Even a short table can carry this particular TV, the A95K. And I like TVs like this that have a long base compared to the ones that come with this sided base that you need a specific size of table stand to hold the TV up. So that's for me. I like a TV that has a very long base below, so it can be placed on any type of table and you'll be fine. The S90C comes with its own stand, but it's not as, at least for me, I just don't feel it's as good as the Sony A95K stand. The thing here is that the A95K comes with Sony's XR OLED Contrast Pro. There is also a Bravia Core calibrated mode feature that works very well for your PS5. There is IMAX enhanced support on the Sony A95K. The same cannot be said for the Samsung. It doesn't really have that. But there is wireless Dolby Atmos. There is a game bar on the Samsung S90C. There is also object tracking sound. But in terms of other features that you get inside the TV, you will have things like Wi-Fi 5 on the Samsung S90C. So it is a bit weird because you should be getting the latest Wi-Fi, but it's coming with the same Wi-Fi that was on the S95B from last year. So you're getting the older Wi-Fi 5. The same is for the A95K, so you're still getting Wi-Fi 5. But the other thing here is that you're getting Bluetooth 4.2 on the A95K, the Sony A95K, and that's an old Bluetooth standard. I just don't understand why they did not even include 5.0. That's something you're gonna lack. Now, if you need the latest Bluetooth standard, you get yourself the Samsung S90C, as it comes with the latest 5.2, which I think a lot of people will be very happy with, to be honest. In terms of quick media switching, you are not going to get it on you're not going to get it you're not going to get it on both TVs. There's no quick media switching on both TVs. There is auto low latency mode on both TVs. You can game a lot with the two TVs, but in terms of refresh rate, the Samsung is better. It's coming with 144 hertz of refresh rate. There are 4 HDMI 2.1 port standard on the S90C, but on the A95K, 2 of the 4 HDMI ports have that 2.1 standard. So that's something you need to know. If you're someone that needs all your HDMI ports to have the latest standard 2.1, you get yourself the Samsung S90C. The other thing here is that in terms of speaker performance, you will have to maybe look at this. The Sony A95K is coming with the company's acoustic surface plus speaker system. So it has around 60 watts of output. It is very powerful. It's powerful, and it's slightly better than what you get on the Samsung S90C that just comes with a 2.1 40 watts sound system, which isn't as good as this surface acoustic sound system. So you have to look at, if you're someone that needs very good sound from your TV, you would easily be picking the Sony A95K. The other thing again is that you will get Dolby Atmos and all the Dolby supports on both TVs, but where they start becoming different is DTS surround support. You get DTS surround support on the Sony A95K, but you will not have any DTS support on this Samsung. So that's a bit of a limiting factor. You will have all the HDR formats on the Sony A95K except HDR 10 plus. But then again, you will have all the HDR formats on the Samsung S95C except Dolby Vision. So these are the only two trade-offs between these two brands. The Sony A95K is running Google TV and has the ability to be updated. It's running the version 10, but you're getting Tizen 7.0. You're getting Tizen 7.0 on the Samsung S90C. So this is the little differences you can expect. And another thing again is that you're getting full at least if you're getting the Sony A95K, you're getting full support for Chromecast, Apple AirPlay 2, HomeKit, voice assistant, all the apps that you can imagine, like Amazon Prime, Hulu, Disney Plus, HBO Max, YouTube, Netflix, everything is there. But then again, when you flip to the Samsung S90C, it is lacking a lot. It's lacking Chromecast, it's lacking HomeKit, and a lot of people need that, and you cannot update the OS. So the Tizen 7.0 is coming with is what you are gonna get. It's done. That's what you can update it. So that's a bit of a problem for a lot of people. But regardless, I think these are two TVs are very good. But for me, I would say in terms of feature sets, that of what you are looking for, you would more or less have to look at the A95K. The A95K is very feature packed. It is almost on the same level as their latest A95L. But I just don't want to compare the S90C with the A95L because the A95L is a bit better than the S90C. Maybe you can have the A95L be compared against the Samsung S95C. So that's the level that they can be compared at. But at the moment, these two TVs are available. I'll drop details for both down in the description, so do check them out. Subscribe to the channel, like our content. I'll see you guys very much next time.